You guys aren't stupid, and you'll get it as well.
Ah! Eat that, bitch! Good afternoon, all my lovely peeps out there. A quick disclaimer before I start. The following impressions may very well suck a big pile of very hairy monkey balls. Feel free to let me know in the comments. Alright, here we go. Do you fear death? Do you fear that dark abyss? All your deeds laid bare, all your sins punished. I can offer you an escape. I offer you a choice. Join my crew and postpone the judgment 100 years before the mast. Will ye serve? Let no joyful voice be heard. Let no man look up to the sky with hope. And let this day be cast by we who ready to wake the Kraken. Good evening, Clarice. You know what you look like to me with your good bag and your cheap shoes? You look like a rube. A well-scrubbed, hustling rube with little taste. Good nutrition's giving you length of bone, but you're not more than one generation from poor white trash, are you, Agent Starling? And that accent you tried so hard to shed, pure West Virginia. What is your father? Is he a coal miner? Does he stink of a lamb? You know how all the boys found you? All those tedious, sticky fumblings in the backseat of cars, where you could only dream of getting out, getting anywhere, getting all the way to the FBI. I won't waste your time or Catherine's time bargaining for petty privileges. Clarice Starling and that awful Jack Crawford have wasted far too much time already. I only pray they haven't doomed the poor girl. Let me help you now, and I will trust you when it is all over. Buffalo Bill's real name is Louis Friend. I met him just once. He was referred to me in April or May 1980 by my patient Benjamin Rasbell. They were lovers, you see. But Rasbell had become very frightened. Apparently, Louis had murdered a transient and done things with a skin. Tell me, Senator, did you nurse Catherine yourself? Did you breastfeed her? Toughened your nipples, didn't it? Amputate a man's leg and he can still feel it tickling. Tell me, Mom, when your little girl's on the slab, where will it tickle you? See, Detective, Darwin's theory of evolution and survival of the fittest based on his little trip to the Galapagos no longer applies on this planet. We have a human race that no longer has the edge or the will to survive. Matrimony's always fascinated me. Husbands barely able to look at their wives, wives on their backs in hotel rooms with perfect strangers, people who bear children only to neglect them, till death do us part indeed. Be still, Raziel. See this. As Ariel dies, I am being born to take her place as Balance Guardian. Such is my destiny. At the moment of my first cry, Ariel's beloved, the Guardian Nupraptor, finds her corpse. Racked with grief and tormented by suspicions of treachery, Nupraptor plunges into a madness which overflows and infects all the Guardians who are symbiotically bound, including me. The repercussions of Ariel's assassination were expertly calculated. The entire circle descends into madness, and I am tainted at the moment of my birth, instantly rendered incapable of fulfilling the role destiny has prepared for me. 30 years hence, I am presented with a dilemma. Let's call it a two-sided coin. If the coin falls one way, I sacrifice myself and thus restore the pillars. As the last surviving vampire in Nosgoth, this would mean the annihilation of our species. Mobius made sure of that. If the coin lands on the reverse, I refuse to sacrifice and thus doom the pillars to an eternity of collapse. Either way, the game is rigged. There's a third option. A monumental secret hidden in your very presence here. But it's a secret you have to discover for yourself. Unearth your destiny, Raziel. It's all laid out for you here. Apparently so. But suppose you throw a coin enough times. Suppose one day it lands on its edge. Tumbling, burning with white-hot fire, I plunged into the depths of the abyss. Unspeakable pain, relentless agony, time ceased to exist. Only this torture and a deepening hatred of hypocrisy that damned me to this hell. An eternity passed, my torment receded, bringing me back from the precipice of madness. The descent had destroyed me, and yet I lived.
Bucking tours, my sun tours, so juicy sweet. Only wish to catch a fish, so juicy sweet.
My stepchildren's favorite impression right there.
My feet to fly. Why does he cry? Caught in a web, soon you'll be eaten.
Oh, I think it's all I got for today. I'm not going to sit here and lie. That wasn't my best day of impressions. The Gollum one could have been better. Solid Snake could have been better. Kain and Raziel were pretty good. Davy Jones was alright. The Lecter one could have been better. I do Lecter a lot better. And Jigsaw too, so it's not really my best day of impressions, but it is what it is. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bobby hugs for everybody, and as always, it's Bobby's World, and you're all just living in it. CLC for life, y'all.